Hello and welcome to your practice time. We're going to do just about a half-hour practice in our Hariharalaya practice style, our Hatha practice. So we'll do some sun salutations, move through some other postures, and then we will let you do your meditation on your own because that is not a very exciting thing to have on video. So come to the front of your mat, find your nice strong mountain. Take a couple of breaths and settle into your body. We'll start with one slower round of a sun salutation and then a second round a little bit faster. On your inhale, lift your arms up overhead. Exhale, bow forward, find length in your spine. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, create space in your spine again. And then exhale, fold in. Inhale, step your right foot back, right knee drops down, look forward. Begin to notice that opening of your right hip flexor. Hold your breath, step back to plank. From knees or toes, lower chest first down. And then flatten out, flatten your feet. Find baby cobra, lift up just a little bit. Not that you can lift up your hands and still stay there. Then replace your hands. Exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. We'll pause here for a couple of breaths as well. You might shake out your head. Bend one knee at a time. And then settle in. On your next inhale, look forward, step your right foot forward, drop your left knee down, look forward. Next exhale, step your left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way overhead. Maybe add that little back bend. And then release back to your mountain position. Second side, inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, hand support somewhere. Exhale, fold back down. Your inhale, step your left foot forward, left knee drops down, open through your chest, pause. Notice your hip flexors waking up. As you're ready, hold your breath, make your way to plank. From knees or toes, lower down, elbows in, chest first. Then flatten your feet, inhale, find baby cobra. Make sure you can lift your hands, the stretches in your lower back. Next, exhale, make your way downward facing dog. Couple extra breaths here. Maybe pedal at your heels. Shake your head yes and no. Next, inhale, look to the front of the mat, step your left foot forward, right knee comes down. Next, exhale, right foot steps forward, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, little back bend if you wish. And then return to your mountain. Pause here, take a couple of breaths, check in with your body. One more breath, second round a little bit faster. One movement per breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, fold back in. Inhale, right foot steps back, right knee drops down. Hold your breath as you move to plank. From knees or toes, lower down. Inhale, find your back bend. Cobra, baby cobra. Exhale, make your way downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, left knee drops down. Exhale, left foot steps forward, forward fold. Inhale, arms sweep all the way overhead, little back bend. Exhale, hands come down to your sides. Second side, inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, left foot steps back. Hold your breath, move to plank. Knees or toes lower on down. Inhale, find your cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look to the front. Inhale, left foot steps forward, right knee drops down. Exhale, right foot steps forward, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, come back to your mountain. And again, pause. Take a few breaths and check in with your body. Notice if you feel a little bit warmer. Your heart rate might be beating a little bit faster. Check in with whatever's happening in this moment. Make your way to the middle of your mat for some standing balance. We're going to do one tree. So hands come to your hips. Shift your weight to your left foot. Right knee turns out. You can stay just on the ball mound of your foot with your foot touching the earth. Bring your foot to your calf or all the way up to your inner thigh. Stretch your arms overhead if you wish. Find that drishti, that gaze point that's not moving. Take a few strong, solid breaths. Notice all that little wobbling in your foot that's helping you teach yourself better balance. One more nice full breath in. Exhale, controlled release down. Shake out your feet. And then set up for the other side. Shift the weight to your right foot, left knee turns out. Toes can stay on the ground, come to your calf or your inner thigh, just skip your knee. Engage your core, get tall through your spine. Row those tree limbs if you would like. Full deep breaths. Again, find that drishti, that gaze point that's not moving. And then really focus on that opposition. We're pressing down to lift up nice and tall. Energy is moving in both directions, down through our feet and up through our hands. One more nice big breath in. With control, exhale, release it down. Roll out your feet. Come back to your standing mountain. Couple of breaths here. Check in with your body. Check in with your breath. And then step your feet a little bit wider, toes turned out. If you need any assistance or something to support you in Malasana squat, prepare for that. Then lift your arms up on your inhale, maybe even come up on your toes. Exhale, sink way down, Malasana squat. Readjust your feet as you need to. Nice tall spine, keep that length. And then use your elbows to press into your knees to open your hips a little bit wider. Full deep breaths here. Really notice the sensations that are happening in your hips. What's happening in your body in this moment. Three more breaths here. And then as you're ready on an exhale, bring your fingertips back behind you. That'll help you come down to a seat. Stretch your legs out long in front of you. Shake them out just for a moment. Maybe shake out your knees, roll out your ankles. If you'd like to find something to sit on, a cushion, a little blanket, lift your hips a little bit higher. That could be useful for your body. And find just for a few moments that nice strong staff position. Feet together, toes pulled back towards your face, tall spine, tiny tuck through your chin. Notice the engagement of your core. All three bandhas engaged. But still taking full deep breaths. As you're ready, softly release. Inhale, lift your arms overhead. 3 little pulses. Fold on your exhale. Inhale back up. We're easing into our forward fold. Creating that extra space, extra gentle movement so that our bodies can be comfortable when we find that last deep fold. Last tall spine. This time as you exhale and fold, keep that length. Let your arms draft down to the floor wherever is comfortable. This can be the floor, your shins, or you can grab your feet. But keep that length of your spine. Everything's nice and long. Full breaths here. Notice the sensations in your body, that length through your spine, that engagement through the backs of your legs. Take 3 more breaths here. After your 3 breaths, inhale, lift up nice and tall. Exhale, bring your hands down, quick counter pose. Bend your knees, plant your feet, lift up for reverse table. Take 3 or 4 full breaths here, hips lifted nice and high. One more full breath in, a little higher. Exhale, drop your hips down. Stretch your legs out long. We're going to make our way to our back body. So zombie roll down. Bring your arms out in front of you. Knees bent is a little easier, legs long is a little harder. From here, roll down as slow as you can, one vertebrae at a time. And then at some point, gravity will take over. Let it take over, come down to the earth. Take a few moments and rest. Use this time to check back in with how your body is feeling. One more full breath in. Release it out. Begin to bend your knees, plant your feet close to your hips. Maybe even reach down, see if you can touch your ankles. It's okay if you can't. And then I actually like to bend my elbows, to press my elbows into the earth and snuggle my shoulder blades together. Hands drop back to the ground, lifting up our hips for a bridge. We'll do 3 little lifts. So roll your spine up, lift your hips tall, and then from the top of your spine back down to your hips, roll down. Inhale, roll up, peel your spine off of the earth. Exhale, roll down. One more time with movement, rolling up. Exhale, rolling down. And this time we will stay lifted in our bridge, so lift nice and tall. Snuggle those shoulder blades closer together. If you'd like, you can even interlace your hands under your hips. No pressure on your neck. Gaze is straight up, no looking from side to side here. Notice the engagement through your back body. And stay with your breath, full deep breaths. Let's take one more breath in, lift a little bit higher. Next exhale, release down to the earth. Take a moment, hug your knees into your chest, maybe rock a little bit from side to side. And then release your feet back to the earth. Begin to decide what your best inversion will be for today. This could be that L shape, that legs up the wall variation. Could be shoulder stand or half shoulder stand. Set up for what sounds best for you today. When you're ready, start to roll on up. Find your best inversion. Full deep breaths here. If you would like to, you can even allow your toes to come back to the earth for a plow. Three more breaths. L shape, shoulder stand, half shoulder stand, or even plow. And then very gently roll back to the earth. Pause for a full breath in and a long exhale out. And then set yourself up for fish the counter pose. Feet together, lift up, Hands snuggle under your hips, elbows on the earth. Drop your head back and find the earth with your head. Make sure you have support for your head. Take a few breaths here. One more breath. And then coming out of this, tuck your chin in towards your chest, lift up. Let your elbows come out to the side, lower back to the earth. Take a few breaths here and rest. Let your body come back to neutral as you check in with how you feel now. And then one last asana, one last movement. Begin to set up for our spinal twist. So bend your knees, again bring them close to your hips. Press into your feet, shift your hips to the left, and as you bring your arms out to the side, let your knees fall over to the right. Use any cushions underneath or between knees that you would like. Also use your right hand on the top of your left knee to hug it in closer to the earth. If it's comfortable for your neck, you can look over your left shoulder, away from your knees. Notice where in your spine you feel this twist happening. Notice your breath in your twisted position. Take 3 more. Once that third breath is complete, begin to unwind everything to center. Press back into your feet to shift your hips back to neutral. Pause here. Take about 3 breaths as we allow our spine to come back to a neutral position. And then other side, walk your feet back to hip width apart. Arms still out in a T or bent elbow, cactus arms. Press into your feet to shift your hips to the right. Let your knees fall to the left. And if it's comfortable for your neck, you can look over your right shoulder. Full deep breaths. Notice sensations in spine and the sensation of the movement of your breath. Let's take one more full breath in. Exhale, let it out. As you're ready, unwind back to center. Hips come back to center. You might hug your knees in one more time. If there's another position your body would like to do, this is your time to do it. Maybe you take a few moments in a happy baby or something else. As you're ready, release down to the earth and find your final rest. Feet wider than your hips, naturally falling out to the side, arms a little bit away from your body, palms face up. Check back in with your body. Notice how you feel after movement. See if you can release any more tension. Your arms and legs become nice and heavy. And then let your focus fade away. Let your body and mind take rest. Begin to come back to your breath. Bring awareness back to your body. Wiggle fingers and toes or circle wrists and ankles. Maybe enjoy a nice big full body stretch. And then bend your knees. If it's comfortable for your body, roll onto your right side. Use your right arm as a pillow for your head. Take another full breath in. Exhale, let it out. Press your way up towards your comfortable seat. And bring your hands together, thumb rests at heart. Take a full settling breath in. Exhale, let it out. Thank you for continuing your practice, your journey, keeping a home practice going. Hope this is helping to serve you a little bit more and helping to keep you moving forward in your yoga practice. Thank you very much for joining us.